Hello and welcome to the car series brought to you in partnership with Greenhous in Shrewsbury. Today we're coming from the famous Flaxmill in Shrewsbury, the world's first iron frame building, the granddaddy to the skyscraper if you will. While today's car is a head turner itself, we need to take a look at this place and the event taking place. This was a weekend-long event giving locals the opportunity to enjoy some live entertainment. This is local singing sensation Jason Allen doing his thing. This was a day for local musicians and entertainers to come and do their thing too. Now these elegant dancers are escorting this giant fox that was wonderfully created to meet Sabrina, the goddess of the seven, or Havren if you're Welsh. To understand a little bit more about this event, I spoke to organiser Peter Metcalf. Right guys, welcome to episode 2 of the car series of the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast, brought to you by Greenhous Shrewsbury. Behind us right now is a Nissan Ariya 2024 model, electric beauty. It's like got lots of elegance, but also it's a bit of a beast. We'll go into the car later, but next to me is my good friend Mr. Peter Metcalf. So we're at the Flaxmill, which is one of our crown jewels in Shrewsbury, right?
Absolutely, they've done an amazing job of renovating this building. It's a stunning bit of architecture and so much for history. At some point, you probably had a relative working at the Flaxmill. It was one of the biggest employers for the Shrewsbury area.
Yes.
For a couple of centuries.
And we'll go into that in a minute. We'll try and grab someone from somebody from the site to talk about the history and what they've unravelled here over the time. And we've done a little bit of that on the Shrewsbury Biscuit today. But today we're talking about, Peter, you're using so much innovation at the moment when it comes to using sort of beautiful areas of the country to bring in culture. I mean, we talked about the UK proms. That seems to be going really well, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely, going strength for strength, and we're getting bigger and got some really great venues for next year. And
just make sure you check out our latest episode from the UK proms just to check that out for yourself. But today we're at talking about what the event is at the Flaxmill today.
Well, this is the Shrewsbury Creates Festival. And it's historic England. So to celebrate the finishing of the work of the building, the amazing effort they've done here, they've created a free festival. So it's going to be 3 days of music, a complete mixture. We've got some local bands like Sonic Boom played last night, absolutely amazing.
I saw that, great guys.
Jason Allen tonight, and then Dan Owen tomorrow. And then during the day, some community groups, some acoustic singers. We've got Morris dancers. We've got a ukulele band. So they've got something for more. So you can come down. I mean, most of the tickets have been downloaded. They're free tickets, but if the site is empty, it's got capacity, we'll let people in without tickets. And enjoy the music, enjoy the sunshine where it lasts, and we have a couple of bars here, we have some nice food, and just to wander around this amazing venue, it's a great afternoon.
So is that the idea of this then? Because there are lots of free tickets being given out and people being welcomed in to enjoy the music and enjoy the setting. Is that just a case of, welcome to this beautiful building, enjoy the music?
Absolutely, yeah. It's quite very relaxed atmosphere. It's like a celebration, and it is to showcase Shrewsbury talent and historic England, what they've done with the amazing building. You probably already know this is the first skyscraper. It was the first iron frame building.
Yeah.
So it really was the world's first, and it's nice to celebrate that. And it makes a beautiful setting for music. The stage is set beautifully with the building behind it. It's a very amazing frame for it.
I think it's a great place with the great music. I mean, this is quite close to. I mean, the UK proms is like you use Shropshire musicians, but you also go outside the field. But you are incorporating a lot of local musicians into this. How hard was it to sort of look for the right musicians for the job for you?
We're quite lucky in Shropshire. There is lots of really good, talented artists who are willing to come out and perform. So we're putting a festival, and then they very kindly got in contact with us. We've got say string quartet playing on a Sunday. We've got a few DJs as well. So there is a little bit of music for every taste here. And this so as a main stage, we've got the Dye House, and we've got some acoustic singers in there. So that's a really beautiful industrial looking building. It's a great setting for performance space.
I've been in there many times. There's a picture of me looking all skinny with like a jawline and everything, from when I interviewed, I think it was John Hitchin actually. We interviewed in the Dye House, also Drawn as well. They've been there. It's a great building that is, isn't it? To host events.
It's great. Yeah, I think we're going to look at using that again later on the year.
What are the acoustics like?
Yeah, it's really good. Yes, I think one of our artists is just warming up in there now. So yeah, and in fact, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I'm actually in a community choir. I'm a singer myself.
Really?
And we are actually a bad singer, but a singer nevertheless. But we're actually a choir singing about 3 o'clock in the Dye House. So I'll be stopping my management duties and singing along with the pop harmony.
We'll try and get a video of this just so you can say it's definitely a part of the choir.
Yeah.
But it's good though to let off those lungs a bit, isn't it? And to
singing is a great stress relief, great for your mental health. We meet every Monday on Bellevue, Pop Harmony. It seems to be mainly women. There's only about 3 men, so it's quite hard to get like a bass baritone sound. So if any men out there want to join the choir, we could do it.
I do, but only in the shower and in the car actually. When I'm driving in the car, that's the best place to sing. I think nobody can hear you. Just,
absolutely, I sing along in the car all the time.
It's usually Slipknot or Feeder or
some classic bands there.
whatever's going at the moment. I don't know. So I'm proud of you, man. You seem to be evolving with this as it's going. You know.
Yeah, it's great because this is our first festival this type, and we're going to do more actually because we really enjoyed it.
That was going to be my next question. Was it?
Because I mean, I live really like 5 minutes walk down the way there, so it's ideal for me. Our storage unit is just behind those buildings, so all the kit is really easy to hand. So yeah, we would definitely want to do more of these types of festivals.
So if you're looking for an organiser of festivals, for something you want to organise, Pete's your guy.
Yeah, I'm happy to talk to anybody, even if you just want a bit of advice. You know, that's fine. If there's some kind of partnership further down the track, that's fine. But you know, if you just want to chat, and I can give you a few pointers, give you the names and numbers from some of the music sound people, some reliable people. Yeah,
it's a hugely collaborative, like coming together of people. Like you guys were organisers, whether it's Beffy, yourself, Trademark Blood. There's a few people that are doing this thing, and there seems to be a great communication amongst other people about who can use what. And do you like trade information with people and how to do this and have you had advice yourself?
You know, you ring up a supplier, and if they can't help you, they usually get a friend in or give you a reliable. It's all about reliability. I mean, even with the best planned festivals, a few things go wrong. I mean, everything was going really smoothly yesterday before we opened. I thought, this is unusual, there's usually something going on. And then the toilet person ran me because I'm outside the main gate. I went to the can't see you, and it turned out they were in the Bossover Castle because they got the.
Oh no!
So my toilets were a 2-hour drive away, but we sorted it out. We used a local company.
So we saw extra buckets around yesterday. That's why.
Yeah, but we managed to get toilets here one time. But these things happen. Yeah, but you're just one of those things. So there's always someone to ring. So that's part of the fun of the fair, really. You know.
Absolutely. Well, listen. Where can people find you if they do want to hire services or take a look at what you guys have got running?
You can find me on Facebook, just type in Pete Metcalf and I'm there, or you can type in ukproms.com, and that's our main website. That's all the music, and there's a link to our running company because we do organise running events as well. So we've got all the chip time and equipment, all the cones and things that you need to put. So if you want to do like a running event, we can supply all that. That's how we started. We started in the fitness industry doing the runs, and then moved into the music events.
I do look at those things and I think those people probably all paid 20 quid each to run. And there's about 80,000 of them. That's ka-ching. I mean, that's good. It's good, but at the same time, you're encouraging people to go and get that medal to achieve that thing.
That's a nice community. Our runs tend to be a little small, a few hundred people, a community, and you don't have to be a fast runner. It's just about sense of achievement. You know, you can just have a good time.
Yeah, well, it's all really good. Today's car is the 2024 Nissan Ariya, a car that incorporates both a traditional Japanese Kumiko simplistic style with a sharp futuristic twist. This car looks stunning inside and out, and is chock full of features including a smart dual screen dash, a charger plate for your phone, cameras for parking, 3 different drive modes, an e-pedal function, built-in Alexa, and a sunroof that just keeps going. The simplistic style is noticed as soon as you sit in the car and you see that dash with all the controls built into it with haptic feedback buttons. As a first-time electric car user, I found charging the Ariya easy and stress-free. The cables fit in the back nicely. This car can glide through any town or city with sophistication. But there's also the instant power, just for when you need it. The Nissan Ariya feels superior to drive and is absolutely stunning to look at. I managed to find Simon from the Flaxmill. You may remember him on the podcast a while ago. We stood all the way up there, on the Jubilee Tower, right?
Seems like ages ago.
Just bring it up a bit, the mic.
Seems like, a long time ago, not so long though.
Yeah, I know. And what's happened since with the Flaxmill? You guys have been working hard to put on, obviously, a public events like this.
Yeah, been delivering our activity plan, which is a result of the lottery funding that we got, and from the Heritage Fund, and lots of exciting things in that, lots of partnerships with groups like Lovely Land and The Hive, and culminating with this festival, Flaxmill Creates, which is the culmination not just of the activity plan but also of the entire project. So over 28 million to restore this historic site.
How often do you find yourself standing up there just watching? Do you ever do that, just taking the scenery in?
Generally, when I'm up there, I'm doing a guided tour, so it depends on the group I'm with, and some maybe if they're not from Shrewsbury, like you to tell them in detail about what they can see, or if it's a group of local people, they often know, and they actually just like to take a little bit of time to chat amongst themselves and reflect. So yeah, I'm not up there much on my own, I'm afraid. I wish I was. I'll
be up there all the time. If I worked here, you'd be like, where's Alex? Take one guess, because it's just a place where you can sit and relax. And when it comes to innovation and looking at things that are new, obviously this is a festival designed to bring in local music creators in and to celebrate with local people, but to go outside the box a bit. How hard is it to sort of find the right events that fit you? Yeah,
I think this is a really sort of versatile venue, and quite a lot works in it. So we've got the Dye House, which is a great kind of blank canvas for doing events, and people like Drawn have come here and had
shout out to Cherie and the guys from Drawn.
Yeah, Cherie, she's here later actually, and we've got BizFest came last year and made a real success of it, and we're really well positioned just this sort of side of town, just the north of town, good transport, good sustainable transport connections, and lots of space. So today and the weekend, we're making good use of all that space. The kind of things going on all over site. So we've got some vintage vehicles at the front of the site. We've got some parades with Farah the Fox, which is a 20-foot high fox, and Sabrina, Goddess of the Seven, who's I think about 15 foot high. So that should be visually quite spectacular.
So you got like easy pickings around Shropshire then to bring people in. It's like we don't really have to try that hard because Shrewsbury's on Shropshire in the moment. It's just amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, isn't there? It's a very creative town, and you look at the food and drink that's produced around here as well. We've got a lot to be proud of.
Since the last time we spoke to you, we're talking about there's lots still going on. What are the sort of biggest challenges you're facing at the moment? Is there anything that you guys are struggling to do, bring people in, or what's the hardest?
I think the tourist and visitor industry at the moment is finding the weather a real challenge. I was talking to some of my colleagues from Bliss Hill recently, and they were saying the weather's been so unpredictable, it's really messed with their programming and their visitor numbers. So that's been a bit of a challenge. We're not so bad here in that we've got a good amount of indoor space, but it just makes people less inclined to want to go out when they are on holiday. So that's been the biggest challenge this year.
The last episode we did was at Shrewsbury Prison, another tourist attraction buried in the heart of the town. And one of the things I talked about with Joel was is that the amount of people that walk past this every single day and just forget that it exists. Do you get a lot of people that come in and go, I've lived here for like 25, 30 years and never even thought of coming in here? Do you get a lot of that?
More and more. The word is getting around. So we do a lot of kind of analysis of where our marketing spending is working. And as many people visit here through word of mouth, having heard about it from other people as from paid advertising. So the word is steadily getting around, and our visitor numbers this year are up on last year. So
brilliant!
We're starting to make an impression.
Getting a bit of traction then.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And what's your calendar look like? Are you still looking for people to get involved with the Flaxmill for next year?
We're always looking for new volunteers, and our sort of programme of events and activities carries on. So summer holidays just started, and we're doing pause. so cat-themed trails around the site and activities all through the summer. Kids go free into the exhibition and lots going on. So yeah, lots to
getting the kids involved for the summer. That's a really, really good idea. Well, listen, guys, if you do want to get involved with the Flaxmill, I do encourage you to do so, because if you've walked past the front of it, that as you walk inside, it just opens up. It's a massive site. It's not just the building you see at the front. I think that's probably a misconception people probably see. It's like,
big site, and we found last night worked really well for live music venue in the courtyard here. We had Sonic Boom, great rock band from Telford playing, and they've kind of really made the space come alive. Everyone was dancing, having a great time. It was really great to see.
Big shout out to the Sonic Boom guys. We go way back. They've been on the show a couple of times actually. Well, listen, thank you for chatting to me. Thank you for everybody from Historic England for doing what you guys do, because bringing this back and giving it back to the community, and then you're giving away so many free tickets as well to bring people in. It's just a nice thing to do, I think.
Thanks, Alec. Appreciate it.
Brilliant. Make sure you guys. where can people book tickets and find out information and stuff? Where can they find
all the things that we have are on our website, www.shrewsburyflaxmillmaltings.co.uk.
Brilliant. Well, make sure you guys get involved. Brilliant. And so that is the end of episode 2 of the car series, brought to you in partnership with Greenhous. Thank you to Greenhous for giving us the opportunity to do this. Thank you to all of the staff at the Flaxmill for being so accommodating as always. Thank you to Peter Metcalf as well. And thank you to all of the dancers, performers, entertainers, and to everybody that turned up to this wonderful event. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.